Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here. I'm back with another Star Wars video for you. And today I want to give you a look at some new Funko bobbleheads that I picked up. I got 5 new ones I've added to my collection, and they're all Star Wars characters. So this is great. I've been just wanting to do a lot of Star Wars videos, or as many Star Wars videos as I can. It's just a matter of finding the merch that I want to do videos of. And I'm still having trouble finding the action figures I want, but I did pick up these Funkos, and most of these I got on Force Friday, and one I got about a week or so ago. So really cool. I was just glad to find something. These scalpers have picked up a lot of the figures, so just keep trying to find those. We'll just give you a look at the pack. You've seen these before. The packaging hasn't changed too much. The color schemes they change every once in a while, but there you go. Star Wars pop, and this is Luke Skywalker Hoth. Interesting that I'm doing this on the day I'm filming this. It actually happens to be Mark Hamill's birthday, so that's actually kind of cool. And cool image there. I love the packaging, and what's great about is you could open these without destroying the box. And so you could take them out and then put them back in, and this box is a little nicked up, but that's not their fault, that's my fault. Other cool ones you got on the back. The Biker Scout is really neat. I'd love to get a hold of this Wampa. That'd be very cool. And then we have the 4 from the Force Awakens. Again, color scheme is just slightly different, a little black and red. You can see the difference there. Other than that, it's pretty much the same kind of format. You got the character there, and you can see in full the character there. And one other major difference is here you get this thing that says from the new film Star Wars: The Force Awakens, just to differentiate. So, other characters, and a lot of characters in this first wave of Funko bobbleheads for the Force Awakens. I managed to pick up 4 of these, and I saw those 4 and the C-3PO. Other than that, that's it. Kylo Ren, I have not seen anything Kylo Ren, whether 3 3/4 or whatever, so he's just very in demand. Of course, we got StarWars.com, Disney logos, all that cool stuff. All the others are basically the same, just different characters. So that was Finn, so we got Rey. And we got Captain Phasma, which is another character that, it's interesting. We don't know a lot about any of the characters, really. But this one, she's going to be very mysterious. Is she going to be like Boba Fett, where she only has a few minutes of screen time? Is she going to be a major character? What, And did pick up the First Order Stormtrooper Funko bobblehead. Again, I've not seen the Black Series figure of this guy either. I really want to get those too. Not overly interested in the 3 3/4 figures. There's a couple of the main characters I'll get just to keep in the packaging. They look great, but just the 5-point articulation just kills it. And just the idea that we're getting 5-point articulated figures for a brand new film just is ridiculous. But onto these Funko bobbleheads, which is great. They've really been stepping it up with the paint apps for the most part, and the sculpting, and all the details you get. The same amount of details that you get in these, and you're getting on the action figures, and you get all kinds of just. These are just so well done. Again, I really love this line, whether it's Star Wars or Marvel or whatever. But I've talked about this before. Hoth Luke, just very cool. You get the little insignias and rank badges and things like that. And we'll go on. So let's show Rey, who looks great. Of course, they're all bobbleheads, and again, I think that's a legal thing, a licensing thing, where if it's a bobblehead, it's not technically a figure. which means they're allowed to do it. I think it has something to do with maybe something with Hasbro or something. I don't know exactly how that works. But again, just the details on the sculpting on the clothing and her staff here, just really cool. The sculpting on the hair. You know, and something else that I think is very unique to the Star Wars ones are these stands, these figure stands. Of all the licensing, I don't think there's any other Funko bobbleheads or Funko figures that come with stands like this. It's the only ones I could think. I've seen. I have many Marvel, DC, various other, properties, but this is the only one that I could think of that come with stands. They don't need them. They stand quite fine on their own, but it's cool to have. They are detachable. So here's the fin. In fact, we'll just real quick. I'll just take them off. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, they do stand on there. See, they stand just fine. But it's just cool to have. And get him back on there. Again, you can see the detail on his jacket and the blaster and all that stuff. They're just so cool. Some people don't quite fall in love with these things. I don't know. For me, I love them. I don't know. Again, the First Order Stormtrooper, which looks great. Again, I've not seen the Black Series version yet. I just got to keep on the hunt. We do have New York Comic Con coming up, so if I could find it at a regular, normal price. I don't want to be going crazy buying these figures. I want them, but I just don't want to be paying these crazy prices. And there's the Captain Phasma, which is, again, is something different. A silver storm. We've seen black stormtroopers, of course, the white, and now we get a silver stormtrooper, or at least silver stormtrooper armor. One little red paint splotch. I've seen a few videos on this particular bobblehead, and they all seem to be having trouble with the red on this cape. But it still looks, from there it looks fine. You're not going to notice the splotch like that. That's how it's going to be displayed if it's displayed. If I have it out of the box, so not a big deal. Just really cool. Obviously no articulation to go over on these guys. They all fit into scale. They're all basically the same size. The troopers look a little bigger. I think with the helmet, just the helmet is just makes for like a bigger head. But there you go. These are the Funko Pops that I've picked up recently. Would love to get the BB-8. Love to get the Kylo Ren. It'd be great to pick those up. But I'm happy to get these. Again, Force Friday, I just was not overly successful. So I picked up these two, and then these two on that day. I wanted to get just something. So there you go. I thought I would, since I got this fairly recently as well, I figured I'd throw this in this video as well. But there you go. Again, I love the Funko Pops. I've talked about it. I have a lot of these from various lines, so I wanted to show this off. Thought you guys would get a kick out of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, share, comment, all that good stuff. I've noticed the views on my videos have been a lot lower lately. I don't know. I don't know if there's a reason for that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I won't let this go too long. And until my next video, I'll just say, may the Force be with you, and happy birthday to Mark Hamill.